Guys, what's up? Today we are going to be replacing the carburetor on this Weed Eater FeatherLight FL26. Now, I was originally going to get just a new primer bolt for it because the primer bolt's busted, but I opened it up and one of the small parts broke that you can't sell separately, so we're going to just replace it. So, let's get started. This is my grandmother's weed whacker, so I don't know how old it is. The last person that worked on it apparently was my grandfather, and he did a horrible job at working on it. We're gonna fix it today. So, got my tools, got all that stuff. Let me set it. Alright. Really simple. All we need to do is just take the air box off. Now let me get my drill thing set. Alright, a little bit bigger than that. Alright. Let's see when that'll work. Yeah, so take my drill over here. Yeah. So we're just going to, actually first, before we do that, we want to unplug the lines. You might want to drain it out first before you do that though. So now we're going to unbolt it. Alright, hold on. Just gotta take the other out. Alright, so now with the whole airbox assembly off. Alright, so let me grab the so I can show you what it looks like. Just got it in today. So this is the new carburetor. This is the old one. They're pretty much the same thing. This one is an aftermarket one, but I'm pretty confident it will work, and if not, we have parts on this that I could just put on here. So, for now. Alright, so this one, oops. Wow, I'm doing okay. It did come with two gaskets, so we're gonna take those out. Put those on. Now this one right here, if you can tell, it goes on the back of the carburetor. The other one obviously would go on the front, so it would go like this. Yeah, the old one was missing the gasket for some reason. I don't know why, but it was. But anyways, let's get to it. So, because there's no studs on this, and it's just the bolts that keep it in, I'm going to put the bolts in the air box, and then that will like keep everything in place. Yeah, as I say, as I just make the whole thing fall apart. But yeah. So, if no one fits, that's a good sign. I believe, I don't know if it matters which way I put it on as the hole lines up. I think it does go on this way though. So, yeah. And the tool, it did come with a adjustment tool, which is good because I needed one. So we're now gonna line it up. Well, first we're gonna wanna connect it to the throttle. That's kind of important. I didn't have it connected before just because I knew I was gonna take it off but since this is the replacement, I want to do that. Yeah. So once it's on, I'm gonna just get it in a little bit so that it's gonna stay on, and then we're gonna put it on. Make it on slow. Alright, so one thing you're going to want to do is when you put this on, the fuel line, so the one with the air filter, goes to the on the bottom, and then the return line goes to the one on top. Otherwise, the whole purge bulb system work. So to make sure it works properly, you're going to want to do that. So when my grandfather worked on this, he lost some parts. Well, not much, but did lose the air filter. So luckily it came with it, and it does fit. So thank God. So just put it in there. That's pretty much it. We do have a replacement fuel filter, but I'm pretty sure the other one's still good, being that this thing doesn't use much. But if it does need to be replaced, I could do that sometime later in the future. Now, gasket, I am going to hold it just for now. I'm probably going to get rid of it. But yeah, here's the old carburetor. It's still got some good stuff on it, so I might keep it for like little parts. We also have a spark plug that came with the set, but, well, we don't need it, so. Throttle works fully. Want to make sure that. And then our air box cover. Where is it? But we're pretty much done with actually, like, putting the new one on. Now, if I prime it, I'm going to show you, I'm going to try to show you guys, but I don't believe it has gas in it. It might. Yeah, we don't have full fuel in it right now. I'm gonna put you right here where I find the air box. Alright, I found it. It was under the cover. So, the air filter fits in. That's good, because I ain't gonna run it without it. And we should be all good. I'm probably gonna test it out later, so, I'll see you when. Alright, so it's the next day. We got outside, and we are going to start it up. Alright, so, make sure they're working right. Fuel should come up the blue line and exit through the yellow one. Might take a second because this thing is like bone dry. Alright, it's coming up and it should lead through the other one. Alright, so the air has been purged out of it. Let's start it up. Full choke. Alright, so, being that it did run for a second, we know the carburetor is good. I am going to let out the idle screw a little bit more, just to see how it does. Let's go. Alright. So, just gonna keep taking it out. Or, I'm not gonna. Alright. I'm gonna try putting it in a little bit. Because maybe it's just not getting enough. I was doing it the wrong way. There we go. Woo! Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So yeah, all good. So I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. I'm definitely going to be able to put that thing to use once summer hits. Anyways, be sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.